Welcome in, everybody. I hope you're excited because we've got a special one today. We've got Dom Deputy of Chestnut Ridge. He's going to give us his college commitment here in a few minutes. We're going to talk about his career and what he was looking for in a college. And we're pumped to see Dom come on and talk to us a little bit about his college commitment. So, Dom, first of all, man, how are you doing? You just got done wrestling at the Ultimate Club Duels. How are you feeling?
Yeah, a little sore, but feel great. Ready to let everyone know where I'm gonna have my future wrestling career and go do big things at.
I mean, Dom, you've done literally everything. You've done Super 32. You got a medal there. Fargo All-American. You've been ranked in the nation for a long time. Has it really sunk in yet that this is like you're now making your college commitment? Like it seems like you just yesterday you were in like seventh grade winning PJW titles and all that stuff, and now here you are getting ready to commit to college. Has it really sunk in yet that you're almost at that next chapter?
Yeah, so the first day of recruiting kind of really put it into sight of what was going on, but I still think it's crazy that like everyone I looked up to, I still them go through this stage, but now I'm the one doing it. So it's crazy.
So let's talk first about where you went. You had a bunch of official visits set up, and I believe the first school you went to was Cornell. That's right.
Yeah.
And tell us a little bit about that. What did you like about Cornell? What were some of the things that you saw there that you enjoyed, and what about your time there in Ithaca?
Yeah, so Cornell was really awesome. I love Coach Gray, Coach McFadden, Coach Boykin, Coach Russell. They're all great guys. I've been around them for so long. But just the team atmosphere was like really a family up there, and I really loved it.
Okay, so from Cornell, I think you went to NC State next, right? It was NC State after Cornell.
Yes.
Okay, so another team that I'm sure you're pretty familiar with and familiar with the coaches. What was special about NC State for you?
Yeah, so it was cool getting to I've been down there a couple times, but the official visit really makes it real. You get to hang out with the guys and see how close they are as like a family, and then the coaches like you get to see all their impacts and what they do to the for the program. It's awesome.
And then from there, you went to my personal favorite. You went to WVU. Were you there? Were you there for the Penn State game?
Yes, I
It
was.
was so hot that day.
Yeah.
And then the rain, the storm came in. I was at the game. It was a rough game for WVU. So let's keep that. We won't talk about that. But what was the process like for you there at WVU in Morgantown?
Yeah, those guys are awesome. Coach Flynn, Coach Port, Coach Moore. They're awesome people. Um, Going to the football game, that was something that I've never experienced before. Just the atmosphere of being on the field. Even though they lost, it was still to be up there yelling for West Virginia to win. Even though I'm really close to Penn State, I was sitting with Coach Flynn, so I
Yeah, you
had to
couldn't
put
you
on.
couldn't not, right?
I was going nuts with them, so that was really cool. But yeah, it was a really cool environment.
So from there, and you've been busy. I mean, you from there you went to Maryland. Was Maryland last weekend? Were you there last weekend?
Yeah, yeah.
So what do you like about Maryland?
I mean, I'm really close with Cole Matthews, who coaches there now. So even something that was like a staple, like when he moved there, that was like something that I really liked. Just being around him, being around the team, learning to meeting the guys, learning what their program's all about was awesome.
I mean, a lot of times you sound like you are pretty. I mean, obviously we I know you pretty well, but seem pretty cool, calm, and collective about the whole thing. A lot of times people will say the recruitment process is stressful. Did you ever feel like it was stressful? It was overwhelming. All those things. Did you ever feel like that anxiety?
Yeah, I definitely did. But it's something that just kind of you just got. I prayed a lot about it, and it kind of what I did felt right, and I'm glad I made the decision I did. And when I did it, so just it was getting a little overwhelming, but I just putting in perspective of what was actually happening was kind of helped me stay calm and leave it in God's hands.
And you had multiple visits set up after Maryland, right? You had a
Yeah.
couple other visits that you actually cut short because you said, I already know where I want to go. Where were those visits? So where were they going to be at?
I had one to Pitt, one to Penn State, and one to Minnesota.
Gotcha. So one of those four schools that we just talked about was enough for you to say, you know what, I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna stay here, and I'm gonna go. Make this decision now. Did your parents go with you on every trip?
Um, on all of them, they went to Cornell, NC State, and Maryland. But for West Virginia, my dad and Coach Gibbons went with me.
Gotcha. Your dad had to have a good time. Your mom's really the one who runs the household though. So we all know that.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
she's she's the one who runs practices. I mean, you're her, you're the little kid now. Now you're all grown up. Is it how's your mom doing through all this?
I mean, she's still doing great, I guess. I just got done with Ultimate Club, and she was probably the most I could hear yelling for the most part. So
Right.
yeah, it was
Well, so where are
still
you
going
at
to
right now? You
practice.
got a bunch of supporters there with you. Where are you at?
Yeah, we're at Hostage Steakhouse. It's like a buffet salad bar steakhouse local to us. So yeah, there's a bunch of kids from my club, my school that are ready to hear me announce it.
The Dom Deputy fan club. Well, let's go in there so you can announce it in front of the fans there. So let's wait till you get into place, and let's go in and wait for you to make the announcement here so the Chestnut Ridge faithful can hear you, because it's certainly the Chestnut Ridge family is a big one. They travel well.
We, yep, we got everyone here. So before I took my four visits, I took one to Cornell, one to NC State, one to West Virginia, and one to Maryland. And I wanted you guys all to be the first to know that I'm coming to NC State. Go Pack.
All right, so there you have it. That's awesome. You even got the shirt and
Go
everything.
Pack. Yeah.
I love it. Well, Dom, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank
We
you,
got
everybody.
So there you got it. Dom Deputy committed to NC State.
Thank you. Then I'll be right back here.
All right. As soon as Dom gets back out into like the hallway area, we're going to talk to him about NC State and what led him to commit there.
NC State.
You're never going to take that shirt
Yeah.
off, Dom. You're gonna be wearing that shirt for a long time, I feel like.
Yeah. I don't. I like red. Good color.
So, all right. So NC State is the pick, Dom. First of all, tell us, that's a very for you to commit and to stop those visits, you had to have really bought in and said, I really want to go to NC State. What was it that set them apart from all the other schools that you were visiting and set to visit? Really, what was it about them that led you to be so firm and confident in this commitment?
Yeah. So being down there with Coach Esposito, Coach Papalizio, Coach Jack, Coach Gant, they all were amazing people. Coach Esposito, he's got so many tricks and techniques that I feel really make me be the best wrestler I can be. And then being like with the academic advisor, I like most people are like, oh, it's public, they like a public school, but they got so much that can really help me excel outside of wrestling because that's going to end one day. But then another thing is just being with a team like Jackson Arrington, who's not too far, goes there.
Yep.
I'm really close with him now, so that was something that was really cool. And then just being down there a couple times before really gave me a grasp of what they're all about.
I hear a lot of people that commit there talk about culture, right? The culture there that Coach Populizio and really the entire staff You know, I heard Hayden Hidley, Trent Hidley, Jackson Arrington, even Ed Scott, you know, all those guys that you know very well. They all talk about the culture there. And tell us just a little bit about, from what you've seen there at NC State, what is it about that culture that really kind of puts them on the map? Because like you said, maybe other schools will say, well, yeah, we're a little bit bigger, we have a little bit more money, but what is it about NC State and the culture there that really you resonated with?
Yeah, so I like to go out there and wrestle hard. I don't, for the most part, I don't put on the brakes. I like to go, go, go. So that's something that their practices I really felt like was a lot of going, a lot of hard nosed wrestling by every wrestler on the team. So that's something I want to be a part of.
And how special is that Chestnut Ridge family? I mean, it's a unique community. I don't think there's many schools in the state of Pennsylvania that have the fans like Chestnut Ridge. I mean, we say it year after year. You know, before your dad was there, and now that your dad's there, it seems like just the culture of Chestnut Ridge is so strong, and it's just such a you know, Friday Night Lights type environment there at Chestnut Ridge. Is that something that you kind of looked forward to in replicating in college?
Yeah, that's like the Chestnut Ridge fan base family is like no other. And then to add on my dad's club Orchard, it's something that like I wanted to find the closest fit to it. And NC State, just like being in their arena, looking around it, seeing the pictures, seeing the videos, watching matches, it just felt like it could be home, and it's gonna be home. So it like really gave me a feel of being in the Chestnut Ridge Gymnasium when I walked in there.
Right. Awesome. Well, what's coming up for you next? You got Super 32, right? Then
Yeah.
we're gonna see you on our True Power card, and we haven't announced that yet, but let's just do it now. You're gonna be wrestling Grayson Music on the True Power card, so we're super excited to have you back on the True Power card. But first, Super 32. You know, what's the mindset going into that tournament? I know it's one that you always have circled.
Yeah, so just trying to be as open as I can. That's something that I've been really working on lately, opening up from just outside of my underhook. But yeah, this weekend I tried to really open up, find a variety of attacks, and it's just another tournament. It's what my mindset is going into it. Try not to put a title to it, and just going out wrestling and be my best.
Awesome. Well, congratulations. Go celebrate and be with your fans and your family there at Chestnut Ridge. And we appreciate you allowing PA Power Wrestling to be a part of this announcement for you. And again, we just look forward to seeing you in the future. And congratulations to you, Dom.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yep, absolutely.
Go Pack.
Let's go. All right, Dom Deputy, thank you for joining us, and we will talk to you very soon, PA Power Wrestling fans. We got True Power coming up. We got a lot of things coming up here, so stay tuned into PAPowerWrestling.com. Talk to you soon.